Yes. We are discussing your favorite thing, Saturn lines. Yes, it's so fun. It's so fun. Okay, so I am Fox RedSky. I'm your astrologer. I'm your soul coach. I'm right here in Costa Rica living the life of my dreams, having manifested it with astrology, with doing the shadow work, and with amazing affirmations to myself. So, we are talking about astrocartography. If you're not familiar with astrocartography, it is basically the knowledge with astrology of where to live and where you have the best lines or maybe not the most positive influences towards your energy. Are you going to have challenges if you move here? Or is it going to be amazing if you live here? Or is it going to be a shit show? So let us begin. So we're talking about Saturn lines. So when people hear this word Saturn, there's like a part of you that's like, there's a lot of you. It's like, no, not Saturn, please, no, not Saturn. But I'm here to dispel the negativity and to tell you that not everyone has hard times on Saturn lines. It varies from chart to chart. If you have a night chart, more than likely, these are great lines for you. If you're trying to build wealth, stability, routine, these are the lines you want to be on. When we're on those Saturn lines, Father Time has got his whip, but you know what? Sometimes some of us need that. I'm just saying. So let's talk about our first Saturn line. So Saturn ascending. So we have our Saturn ascending and Saturn descending. If you go to a line on your Saturn ascending line, this is how people perceive you. They're going to perceive you as someone who has their shit together. They're going to be perceived as someone who maybe they shouldn't mess with because you have a little bit of a hardness, a coldness to you. Not always. If you're trying to build a community or you're trying to you want to appear more soft, this might not be the best line for you to live on. For other people who've never been taken seriously in their life, who don't get the respect they deserve, this is an amazing line because now you become the authority on whatever field you're trying to become the authority on. So that's something to think about. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is our Saturn descending lines. And I do have some personal experience I will share with you. So for me, when I go on a Saturn descending line, I don't know what it is, but I am like a hot commodity there. I don't know. When I go to Miami, when I go to New York, I attract a lot of people looking for partners. Now I'm taken, gentlemen, so sorry. But it still feels good to be wanted though. It still is like, yeah, I like it. But that's a Scorpio part of me, so so anyway, but yeah, so if your Venus is in Capricorn, my theory is that this could be a very beautiful line for you to find a potential mate because it will draw the energy, the type of energy that speaks to your love language, which is stability, accountability, someone who is moving towards their goal and trying to create something that's more sustainable, more that has longevity. It's not a one-night stand, baby. It's like, we're in this to win this. So this has been my experience. Now, it might be also in detriment. You might come across, when you live on a Saturn descending line, a bunch of hard asses, and you're just like, why is everyone so mean to me? Like, what? So especially if you're a very sensitive type and you don't have a lot of strong Saturn placements and you don't have a night chart, it might not be the best place. It might be you might just be coming across a lot of people that you feel are just very like too direct, too abrasive. The next line we're talking about is our Saturn MC. And I feel if you're into the real estate business, these are really good lines. So if you want to be a realtor, if you're looking to purchase land, I think doing it on Saturn MCs, these are great places to build lasting wealth where you're actually known for this. You're known for creating something stable that has longevity. Even starting a company, I think, especially if it has to do with anything having to do with building or like something that's Saturnish, then you are asking for success. You are asking for this. Isn't something that's going to be like, like a company that's, we're here, we made all this money. Oh, where's that company? It's gone. Because you are, You're like the slow and steady, baby. Slow and steady. That's how Saturn likes it. She doesn't want it fast. She doesn't want it fast. Anyway, so then the last line on our Saturn lines is our icy Saturn line. And this can be good and this can be bad. From clients that I've talked to in the past, it's been mostly bad. but I have known some friends of mine who've had a really great experience. Again, it's all depending on your chart. All these things really, really matter. But an icy Saturn line, a lot of people can self-isolate and tend to be workaholics or just not want to. There's like the bridge of entry into your social circle is so hard to enter. You have to be at like this amazing level, like you're not letting any lower level people enter, which might be something you want to do. You know, I don't know, but it can cause anxiety. I feel it can cause a little bit of depression, struggle, challenges. I mean, that is the epitaph of most Saturn lines, is like you're not getting things handed to you. It's not like here, like Jupiter. Jupiter's like, hey baby, you want some? I got extra. Saturn's like, you gotta earn this. You gotta work for this. Anyway, so let me know in the comments below if you've lived on any of these lines, your experience. I'd love to hear and learn more. If this is a topic that you're really interested in knowing more about, let me know as well so I can do more videos on what you like. So I'm from Costa Rica. I'm sending you all my love wherever you are. Mwah.